Hello, you're watching this video because you filed an unemployment claim and you're looking for work. Now, wouldn't it be nice if there were a place you could go which would help you to find a job, prepare for this job in whatever way that may look like, and then ultimately land this new position once you found it? It would be even better if there were a place like that close to you and in your community. Well, there is such a place. In fact, there's 55 such places in Alabama. My name's Zach, and I'm going to walk us through an orientation to your local career center. Now, as a reminder, this is only the first step of a few different steps that you need to take to complete your registration. Ultimately, you're going to have to contact your local career center. Now, this will be the one on the letter that you were mailed. There'll be a number for a local center assigned to you. Reach out, and then you'll be assigned to a case manager. They'll help you finish out the process. If at any time you have any questions or need assistance, please feel free to call this career center. Well, what is the Alabama Career Center? I like to describe it much like a big box store. You can get your prescription filled, you can buy oil for your car, get your groceries even. All of it in one place. It's a one-stop shop. The same idea applies for your local career center. We want to recruit, train, employ, and retain Alabamians into high-demand jobs. Everything you should need to find a job or to find employees if you're an employer looking for people is at your local career center. The services have been consolidated into a single location. So you've been selected by the unemployment compensation system for this orientation and for this meeting. You're going to be receiving extra services through case management. This is a goal-oriented process to help discover what you might need to get a job or to get a better job, and how we can best assist you to obtain those services. Now, there is a section of law which enables this process. And really is telling you that as an unemployment recipient, you're responsible for putting in a certain number of applications each week or to do an adequate job search each week. As you go through the interview process with your case manager, you may wonder why you're asked so many questions. Simple answer is, the more information we have about you, the better we can help you to obtain that job. So, what can you expect from your orientation? Well, today's agenda is the big thing after you're through with this video, to contact your local career center. Then you're going to be assigned a case manager. Finish the video, of course, and then in person, you'll have a one-on-one interview with your career center case manager. That interview will consist of the following. You'll update your registration in Alabama Works. That's our website. You'll review your resume if you already have one. If you don't, we'll make one. We'll create one together. You're going to develop an individualized employment plan. If there's additional services you may need to help you find a job or while you're job searching, we're going to give you information about that as well. And then finally, we'll give you the documentation that you need to return back to the unemployment division. One of the things you'll do with your case manager will be to review the labor market information. Now, that may sound a little dry and dull, and frankly, at times it can be, but there's a lot of good information for you as you complete your job search. Namely, who's hiring, where are they hiring, and how much money can you expect in that field? This is a list of the 25 highest demand occupations in Alabama. Now, sometimes when you need a position, you may have a need to upskill or to receive additional training so that you can obtain a job. The Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, or WIOA, is a federally funded program that can help you do just that. It offers services and funding streams for 3 different groups of individuals. For adults, for dislocated workers, those who've been laid off from their job, and for youth, ages 16 to 24. Now, it's not an entitlement program, and everyone won't qualify, but you certainly would want to speak with your case manager to find out whether or not this would be the right program for you. So one of the things the WIOA program can do is to help you for up to 2 years of training for a qualified applicant in a correct program. And that does depend on the availability of funds and the length of the program you're trying to attend. You can find some more details about this training program on our website. You can see the link there below. But go to alabamaworks.alabama.gov and search for the ETPL approved programs. Here are some popular training programs through the WIOA program. To obtain a license, certificate, or a degree, that just kind of depends on what you're going for. But you can have your CDL license, your CDL truck driving, nursing assistant, medication technician. You may go back to be a patient tech and receive a certificate in that, or welding, HVAC. As far as degree programs, you may get a degree in nursing or computer science. There's a wide variety. Please check out our webpage for a list of all the ones that you may qualify for. So at times you may have the appropriate skills that you need to find a position, but there may be functional limitations that would limit your availability and your ability to find employment. We can help you as well. We make referrals to our partners with the Alabama Department of Vocational Rehabilitation, or the EEO, to see what sort of accommodations you may need and how we may be able to best serve you. We have several other partners at the Career Center. Those who need adult education classes, GED programs. Anyone who may need to have remediation, going back to school or colleges. And of course, the vocational rehabilitation services are in-house. Sometimes you have all the training you need and there's no real functional ability that needs to be addressed. But especially if you've been out of work for a while, you may need things like housing, clothing, food assistance. Each Career Center will have a local list of community resources available for you. Now, at your Career Center, veterans are special and they receive priority of services. There's a few things that you may want to know about the veterans services in your Career Center. It applies for qualified veterans and their spouses. There are other job training programs besides the GI Bill. Some additional assistance may be available, especially for those who have service-connected disabilities or the spouses of veterans with 100% service-connected disabilities. One of the best ways we can help folks as they're transitioning from military service to the civilian world is that we can help translate your military skills into civilian workforce. We can help you obtain your DD-214 and other documentation if needed. Please let us know if you're a veteran. We'll be asking, and we want to serve you for serving us. So to summarize all the things, or some of the things that you can do at your local Career Center. We do have job referrals. We have training through the WIOA program. There are job fairs, adult education, services for youth, veterans who have priority of service, referrals to our partners. We can help you with a resume, and a variety of other things, anything that it may take to help you get a job. As I mentioned before, there are 55 Career Centers throughout your state. You can see the map there. There's bound to be one close to you wherever you are. I want to talk with you also, if you're an employer that may be watching this video, or if you happen to know someone who runs their own business, there's a few ways your Career Center can serve you as well, namely through the Work Opportunity Tax Credit. Now, this is a federal incentive to encourage businesses to hire folks who may or may not be historically facing significant barriers to their unemployment. It's a tax credit between $2,400 and $9,600, rewarding them for every new hire who meets the eligibility requirements. In particular, the group served may be someone on food stamps or TANF. If they're receiving vocational rehabilitation services, supplemental income, disabled veterans, someone who's been justice involved, or living in a rural area. It is a wonderful incentive for businesses to hire folks who may need an extra hand. Similarly, we offer the federal bonding program. This is more like an insurance program that also incentivizes companies to hire people from the same group who may or may not be facing additional barriers to employment. Again, this would include justice-involved men, women, and youth, individuals who may be in a recovery program, or with poor credit records. Individuals with these backgrounds can succeed just like everyone else, especially if they need a second chance. Now you'll see a copy of our webpage. This is where it all happens. We do everything here from the Career Center. We use it as the staff, and then also you would access it as a person looking for a job. This is more of a detailed view. As you can see, it's pretty standard. You can search by job title and by area for the job that you're looking for. There's a brief video that we're going to watch together. Please view it now and stay with me.
The way job seekers look for work and employers seek talent have changed. Online talent platforms, professional networking sites, and social media have revolutionized the labor market. This is why you need My Reemployment Plan. My Reemployment Plan is similar to a roadmap. It's designed to help you navigate the increasingly complex roads to your next job or a better career. This tool has been designed to guide you through your entire job-seeking journey, or simply to provide extra assistance at a particular step in your journey. Each section in the toolkit includes helpful information designed to make your job search as efficient as possible. Along the way, we provide specific action items geared to where you are in your search. If you are receiving unemployment insurance benefits, the activities we propose may meet your state's requirements for active search for work. We also include suggestions for documenting your job-seeking activities. If you're receiving unemployment benefits, our suggestions may help you fulfill your state's documentation requirements. A quick tip: confirm your state's applicable unemployment insurance requirements and follow them closely to avoid benefit disqualifications or overpayments. Whether or not you're required to submit records of your job search activities, you'll learn that keeping a record is an excellent way to track your progress and ensure you're making steady progress toward your goal. Before you go on to the specifics of My Reemployment Planning, a quick reality check about job hunting in general. Looking for a job can be a lot of work, so My Reemployment Plan is based on some proven job-seeking principles. 1. Every day you need to identify realistic, short-term steps you can take toward your goal. 2. You need to establish and stick to your deadlines for each step you take. 3. You need to put your time and energy into looking for jobs you truly want and are qualified for. 4. To keep yourself motivated, you should reward yourself for accomplishing specific goals. And 5. You need to let each successful step propel you to the next step in your plan. Using these guiding principles, we have devised a plan that will help you get and stay on your road to reemployment. You've heard the saying, a goal without a plan is just a wish. Well, it's true. So let's get to work.
All right, I want to thank you for your time. Now, again, if you haven't already done so, please make sure that you contact the Career Center from your letter to speak with your assigned RESEA case manager. Follow your local Career Center on Facebook for more information about job postings and upcoming job fairs. Let us hear your thoughts. Please take a moment to fill out the survey. Responses are confidential and anonymous. To start the survey, you can either use the QR scan below or click on the link. Thank you, and good luck with your job search.